Welcome to Tsem Rinpoche's Paranormal blog. My name is Lee Kim and I will be your host. You're going to hear a story about hotels, scary hotels, creepy hotels. Well, Angel Lee is going to tell you her story. She's beautiful and looks normal. But hey, she is a magnet for hotel paranormal experiences. I have with me Angel Lee. Say hello to Angel Lee.
Hello everyone.
Relax, it's going to be fun. So why don't you tell me what happened to you in 2007 in Bangkok?
Okay, I was traveling with my husband in year 07. We went for our holidays. And what happened is that we put in a hotel. When we check in the first night, and I don't feel good in a sense that I can't sleep at all. But I set up my altar and I do my prayers. I can't sleep the whole night. So until the second night. So I couldn't sleep also. And what happened is that around 7 o'clock in the morning, I was awake. I feel that I was awake, but it's just like a dreaming. Someone actually tried to press my nose very, very hard.
Your nose?
My nose.
Oh.
And very, very, very hard. And until I can't breathe. But my eyes was open and I tried to look for my husband, to touch my husband, but which I can't at all. It was like stuck. And
could you see your husband? You just couldn't move?
Yes, I couldn't move at all. So, and I've been struggling very, very hard until that immediately I thought of Tsem Rinpoche. And that moment, it was relief immediately.
So you felt the whole weight come off?
Yes.
So you were being pressed down, like the Chinese saying what, 被拐杖, let goes, what's the word, let goes press, you know.
Yes, right.
So the whole time, and your eyes were open, but you just couldn't even reach out for your husband.
Yes, correct.
Wow, how scary. Anyone felt that before? In some hotel somewhere?
So what happened is that when I think of Tsem Rinpoche, and it was relief, but what happened is that I heard of something explode around here. It was like very, very loud, and it just burst like that. So the moment it was burst, I turned to my husband and I wanted to call him, and my blood came out all the way.
Blood from where? Your nose?
Came out.
Oh my God! So when you were being pressed down by this thing, when you say you thought of His Eminence Tsem Rinpoche, did you visualize his face, or did you just say his name, or?
Okay, I visualized his face.
Okay, and then immediately this.
It was relief.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Then from there that yes, I heard something explode. You see, from somewhere I don't know where. So and I tried to call my husband, and the moment I turned, and the blood just flowed so fast, coming from my left nose. And my husband jumped up and said, "What happened to you?" So he just pulled out the tissue paper and stuck on my nose. I said, "Oh, I think you got sinus." So I said, "Okay." And
right. So, and then after that, what happened? After the uplift and the brang, and then what happened?
Nothing happened to me. And that day we went for pilgrimage around Bangkok area.
Visiting all the Buddhist sites. You went on a pilgrimage. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So after that, everything over, I was thought that it could be my sinus. So, and I came back, and after about maybe a couple of weeks, I met up with Rinpoche. So, and I told him about the story, what happened that in Bangkok. So,
okay, before we get to what Rinpoche said, I'm sure many people listening to this story would like to ask what I am dying to ask you. So the second night your nose exploded, and you went back and you continued staying in that room.
Yes.
Call it karma, call it crazy. Isn't she like a magnet for all these kind of experiences? You really got guts. You continue to stay there.
Continue to stay. And I don't feel anything anymore.
I'm just thinking, is she waiting for something else to explode? Like maybe her ears pops out with blood or something. And you mean after that, nothing? It just was a smooth sailing rest of the vacation.
Yes.
How weird. Anyone had that before? So what happened when you went back and you met up with His Eminence?
Yes, when I met up with His Eminence Tsem Rinpoche, and I told him the whole story in Bangkok. So he told me that, oh, he's been looking for you for more than 1,000 years.
1,000 years?
Yes.
Wow.
So he said that definitely you have affinity with him, but it's over.
So there was something in the past, in your previous lives, that hooked up with him, or you owe him and he just wanted to see blood?
Actually, I
Was
think,
it like a revenge thing?
I think he wanted me to die, but it just happened that I was protected by Tsem to Rinpoche, you see. So there's a reason why that I'm okay, I'm well today.
I am sure at that moment when you felt pressed down by this spirit and you couldn't breathe and you felt, him holding onto your nose, I'm sure it felt like a lifetime so long, but I'm sure in reality it was probably just a few seconds. Was that like an experience of close to death for you?
Okay, not at all, because this is my second time that I got it. It was
Right.
many times, many years ago.
Right.
I have the same experience.
Right.
Yeah, so to me it's that something, I have to go through.
So you kind of have this natural radar to pick up all this energy out there. Okay. So so that would be your story, and ever since then, the rest of the trip was fine. And then now you found out that there was some kind of connection between you and this spirit of 1,000 years, and there was some karmic affinity.
Yes,
Right.
because what His Eminence Tsem Tuku Rinpoche told me that definitely you have an affinity with him. He said, but it's over.
But did Rinpoche kind of say whether it was a positive or a negative thing, and was the fact that your nose, I feel like using the word exploded, but it's kind of insensitive, but when your nose started bleeding and there was a presence of blood, would it be therefore kind of like maybe whatever happened was kind of like a closing between you and this spirit when he saw blood?
Yes, right.
right?
Yeah. It was explained by Rinpoche that is it. Yeah, it's over because you have finished your karma with him.
When the presence of blood.
Yes.
For some of you, you may not believe it. It may not even make sense. How is that? How could just her nosebleed put something to an end? I don't know. I'm sure you don't. For some of you, you may even have had experiences like this before. Believe it or not, it happens. It happened to Angel, and it could have happened to any one of you because they are out there. And sometimes, call it karma, call it past life, call it whatever you want, but there is a connection. And this connection is true. True for you, true for me, true for Angel. Whatever it is, whether you believe it or not, it happened.